So, John, that's a disappointing one here. Got back to 1-1 and then right at the end there we conceded that goal. But there's positives you left from today.
Definitely, Graham. You can never feel too positive off the back of a defeat, but you know, I thought Institute moved the ball really well and they were a constant threat, but I thought we managed it really well. Certainly first half there was nothing between the two sides, and we probably had shaded the opportunities in the first half and they had more opportunities than us in the second half. But in saying that, neither team really looked like scoring from open play. Disappointing goals from set pieces. The second one's a bit more unfortunate. Obviously the ball's higher up the pitch, players taking a wee bit too much out of the ball, it's got turned over, the free kick's been given away, and then he puts the ball into the box. To be fair, our defender's first to it and heads it, but it hits off the back of somebody and drops, and it's one of those moments, so it's a real pin in a balloon. But actually overall the performance levels and the effort levels were better than they have been previously.
And it's a tough job. Any club is a tough job, especially at the bottom of the table. The changes today, though, I noticed it too when you came on from the bench. It changed the team up, it lifted them a bit, and that's what we were missing previously. You know, the players have come in now, that strengthens that, gives you a bit more to work with.
What you want is competition for places, Graham. Obviously we have a lot of players that aren't fully familiar with each other, which is, we just had to do it. I think we had 12 fit outfield players, as I've said before. A few guys wanting fresh challenges as well, and then that meant we had to bring in a number of players. But in saying that, as you rightly point out, you're looking at a bench, and we've brought on experience as well as quality from the bench today. You know, Salou Jallow and Mark Patton came on, made a good difference. There's a few across the board that came on and did really well, and that's what we want. You want competition for places so that everybody knows that they have to be at their best, and that's the only way we're going to dig our way out of this. So that's what we intend to do.
And finally, back home again next week. You know, we're in a bit of a run there without a win. You know, focusing on the win, is the win the most important thing for you? Is it building the team and really getting a strong team together is the more important thing?
It's a combination of both. You want it for the supporters as well, and obviously you want to get off the foot of the table. That's our next challenge, to get off the foot of the table and then try and climb, get our points on the board. And that only happens with wins, but as you rightly point out as well, we're in a position where we need to sort of build for future. It's probably a rare thing in the Championship with no relegation, but we certainly have to help rebuild. It's a total rebuild, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. But there's signs of life, as you said today, and we'll just do our best moving forward. We'll make sure that we're competitive.